When you get the holster thing, I got all this apart. This is how I do it. I think this is the easiest. That up underneath there. Oh, you know what? Here. Yes. And the reason I take this out first is just because it'll be easier if you don't. And I take that. Around the, get that up in there. There. Now it's in there. Then I'm going to put this back in. Make sure that Velcro piece is on your ruler, otherwise it'll stick. And as you notice, I'm putting it in between the strap and the holster here. However deep I want to put it. I think that's about right. You can always adjust it, and when you take that out, then that's Velcro down. Pull this all the way through. Okay, and now I'm going to take this and I'm going to push it through underneath here. I'm going to bring this down a little bit to make this gap bigger. And then I'm going to push it through. You need to be careful and go easy so you don't ruin any of your wires, because you're doing this at your own risk. There you go. That is through. Now, this through. Double check that. Yep, that's right. And now I just start tightening it down. Okay, the key is you want to get as much slack out as possible. And I'm keeping my holster close. And here, I'm going to pull with that hand. I'm going to pull away from my body, and then with my other hand, I'm going to pull on this clasp here to make it tight. And it takes a few times to get it right. There you go. And that's how tight that thing is, and it doesn't slide. And I'm gonna put this back up. Handgun will fit right in and then come out, and it's nice and snug. Doesn't move. If you want to put a little, if you want to use these here, you can use these here and put them in up here at the top before you put your strap through, and every one you put in is actually going to lower your holster down more. Then if you bought the extra strap, or if you don't have a strap, you can use a rubber band. You can wrap all this stuff up extra, and it just kind of varies, but you can, I may not have left myself enough room, but something you'll just have to play with. And then that puts it together, and then I put it back up here on top so it's out of the way. And there you go. That's how you mount this. Thank you for your time. All right, what you want to do is, this is how I do it. Put that around there like that. Put that on there. You want to feed it through here. Make sure you don't hit any of the wires. Sometimes it feeds through easy, and sometimes it doesn't. I can feel it. Come on. There it is. There we go. All right, now that I got it fed through, I already have it attached the way I want it. Feed that through. Make sure that's the right way it is. feeding it. All right, and then what I do is I take one hand, this out of the way. The reason I had this steering wheel the way it was all the way down, then that usually opens that gap farther. And then I'm gonna pull with my right hand. Just try to tighten this down as much as I can. And then by doing that, we pull it down and tighten it. Whoops. A little more. You don't have to worry about it. There we go. And then your handgun will fit right in like there. There you go. And then what I do is I take all this here, and you can do several things with it. I like to put it back through the gap here, but if you'll notice, there's still a gap here. I need to get over here and tighten it. Right, there we go. There. And then I take all this and I can tuck it on this car. I can tuck it right up underneath there. And that's all. That's how you attach it. Okay, in the previous video, there was a gap here. And as you notice, there's not a gap here now. What I did is I slid this all the way up. Slid that all the way up. And then I tightened that down. And that stopped the gap and stopped it from moving and made it a whole lot more secure.